All right. Mission semi-accomplished. Okay, that should be good. I saw a little squirrel there. He looked like he was going to do something squirrely. So, put the lights off. Engaging silver pellet. Yeah, okay, we should be good. Semi-accomplished because it wasn't what I thought today. I was, this is part one. This is only part one. That little squirrel. He was giving me a funny look, that little squirrel, so I want to have words with him. Anyway, my client had, I just waiting to see if she make it walk down the hill there, because I hate to make her walk down the hill, but I don't want to take the car down the hill and get stuck down there again. You guys already saw what happened in that video. We're not going to discuss it again. Yeah, laugh at me if you feel you must. If you feel that's what makes you feel better about yourself. And yes, I did scrape my windshield with a DeWalt knife that morning. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, you know where they got the series MacGyver? They got it from a guy like me. I was like, what's this guy do in a pinch? Anything. But anyway, yeah, no, we just dropped off our vehicle today. It's not the nicest day. It was raining a little bit last night. Now it's this flurry stuff, and the roads aren't bad, but they're not nice. They're just not so nice. So, first question my client asked, oh, one question for you. I said, yes. She goes, this has snow tires, right? I was like, oh yeah. I said, they're not the greatest, but there are snow tires. Oh no, I'm not scared. I said, don't worry, this vehicle makes a lot of rattling noises. So we dropped off the vehicle. The guy where I dropped off the vehicle, McLaughlin's garage, it's funny, the guy's retired, right? But it's his business right across from his house. The body work this man does is the vehicles he's done is just absolutely stellar. He's the guy I want to give the business to help me with my uncle's truck. You know, that black truck I call Buck, that 98 Ford F-150 step-side XTR. Is it XTR model? Anyway, the off-road model, with a nice step-side there. Anyway, yeah, so we dropped the vehicle off. Roads are just starting to get bad because she has to make a beeline for Toronto. She takes the route that Paul and I took. She doesn't like the 401 because of the big rigs, right? And it is, I don't know if it's faster or not than the 401, because the problem is the 401 takes you off on a different angle and you got to drive back an hour. So I think it's 6 to 1, half a dozen. You drive faster on the 401, you get there quicker, but then you know, where we were going, we had to divert anyway. So 6 to 1 half, probably would have taken us the same time if we would have took the 401 and then had to divert. Where this way we just kind of went, not direct, but more zigzag towards it. But she takes the same highways, and I was telling her how bad the highways were when we took them. So today the road's not too bad, but I wouldn't want to have to have done that Toronto trip in this. So I'm hoping that the vehicle's ready in 3 days. We're gonna go back and get it, and then holy, shake, a rattle and roll, shake, rattle and roll. There, yeah. It's the anthem for my my vehicle. Don't really need the wipers on, but seeing they're working. Today they weren't froze this morning, so they worked at normal speed right away. Like, I guess the ice must build up right underneath where the arms are. There must be like, it must leak there or whatever. But just so you guys have proof, see it? Did you see it? Better not have missed that. That cost me probably about 3 cents of freaking windshield washer fluid right there. Right there. Clean my pitted windshield. Because I tend to drive like with a dirty windshield. Like, it's like, I'll let the thing smear until it gets really, really bad, then I use it. It's like, you can get to the point where it's like you're hitting the freaking windshield washer fluid like every 10 seconds. And the reservoir in this is not a full, it's not full, a full 4 liter. It's like maybe like 3 liters. I still got stuff left. But one thing I noticed is if you let it run too low, your freaking lines will freeze. because they deprime, and then you get icing, and then you don't have the jets don't work. Bounced me off the road there. He tried to bounce me off the road. Look at that roof. Looks like a roof raking roof. It's definitely crusty. You can tell like the snow's really, really, really wet. See, this is where that truck was, but now it's over at my buddy's. I don't know if I'll be doing that roof again this year, but if so, like I tell people, get me when it's early, like, you know, after maybe 2-3 snowfalls. The roof rake can still deal with that, you know, like it doesn't really need it there. But once it gets, say, about a foot, call me, because after about a foot it starts to pack, and then you get that ice ridge at the end, and you can't break it with the roof rake, right? The roof rake and the snow scoop are now permanent fixtures in this vehicle, as well as my like wood split axe and car ramps. And then, although I don't have the roof rake in here right now because I have it out on the step at home, but I might need it this week if it stays like this. We'll see. I gotta call my other client and see. Yeah, I was telling my client, I say, yeah, this vehicle makes a lot of different weird sounds. It's normal. Make sure nobody's walking their dog right there. You guys saw it in that video. That's where everybody walks. Like, I'd rather they just step off to the side there, you know what I mean? Like, it's easier. Because you can sort of see them coming around the other, but you can't see them coming around that way, right? Oh, what did you guys think of my Make Happy Stupid video? None of you guys watched it at this point, but if you get a chance to watch it, it's with my Flying V, and it's a song I did. I mean, when I write a lot of these songs, I write them in like 5 minutes, so the guitar work is good, but not as great. There's that truck. How is it still not rusted out? Like, not an ounce of rust on that truck. That is a nice truck too. I wonder why it's there though. I wonder if he's going to put it in the garage. He's got one of those cars that can drive itself. Well, it's his wife's car. I don't know if his does, but last time he picked me up there before I got this thing, I forget what I had to do for him. I think I did the roofs or something or whatever. Jeez, that was last year. Holy smokes. And anyway, yeah, we're coming down the street. He goes, watch this, Reg. It drives itself. I'm like, I'm gonna die. But it drove itself. I wouldn't try, like, it's kind of feels like you're on like a really lazy cruise control. Somebody's coming. Wait. Just this thing. Oh yeah, he's coming fast too. I'm not gonna expect him to jam on the brakes on a day like today. Now he is freaking boogieing. I don't know why these guys end up in the ditch. Number two, how the hell does he afford to take a 6 mile per gallon, 4 to 6 mile per gallon vehicle? How do you afford that to drive that fast? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy. I can't barely see him. I can see the racks from the trailer. But that guy's probably going to be putting in a 14-hour day doing logs. Because I think from where they're hauling, the last guy I was talking to, they're up quite a bit now. Like there's still some in my area, but they're a lot more north now. And the closest mill is like they get 3 runs a day in 14 hours, 12 or 14 hours. That's crazy. In this shit. Like if I ever was a trucker, I would be a trucker. Like there's a lot of truckers, they don't drive in the winter, and I'm like, I don't know if, like, I get it, you got to make money, you got to pay the thing off, but if you could manage it, yeah, drive like spring, summer, fall. Ooh, something got hit. Ooh. Blood all over the place there. And then just leave the winter out, because it's like if you wreck your rig, right, you know, the insurance isn't probably going to cover it all, and you still got to pay it off. Then you got to go buy another rig and be in more debt because you got to pay off the first one that you wrecked, right? Unless it's a company rig. But even then, I don't know how many rigs you're allowed to wreck with a company, you know what I mean? Like, like, is it one and then that's it? They never hire you again, or you know, or like, okay, well, we've had this guy long enough. Like what is the duration of a career of a Swift driver? You know, everybody makes fun of the Swift driver, but it's all trucks, guys. Like, I've seen every make, model, and brand in a ditch. You know what I mean? And it can happen to anybody, especially when they're tired. You know what I mean? Gotta get home. Gotta get to the next load. Whatever. Yeah. So that's good. So we get kind of technically 2 little jobs this week. Possibly 3 if it keeps snowing. If it snows a lot, possibly 4. It's only Monday, we don't know yet. But we will find out very shortly. Diverting, shutting off wipers, diverting power to engine. Supplementing power for turning. There you go. I just want to go here. Oh, they got the blue card today? Might as well do this thing. Preheating. Preheating silver pellet. There we go. Shut that off. Alright. Gotta go get my provisions.